What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex, and welcome back to Stranding. So, we're going to continue where we left off, and that was to come over here and take another shower. I'm so sorry. No butt crack.
Sam, this is Hartman.
Hi, Hartman.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee VT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Okay.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well.
Processing fluids, waste products, drilling, dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows?
Okay.
It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
Time for what?
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
So we lost connection.
Sam,
EX grenade.
sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay. So I'll probably look at those later. So, let's check over here on BB and see how he's doing. Looks like he's having fun.
Tired, huh?
I guess that's all he says whenever you do that. But at least he looks happy.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you to get rest.
System woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Okay, so he wanted BB out.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Oh, who's this?
Sam,
Oh, it's Deadman.
out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too. With other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development.
Okay.
But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your
Of course they were.
quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Alright. I'll go ahead and check the order stuff.
Network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Oh, so this should be interesting.
Order assigned.
So let's head on out.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted.
Great.
If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
I don't have one of those.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
There's
all
where we
clear.
need to go.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So I'm gonna look at my map real quick. Wrong button. And let's take the easier route. Alright, so let's go.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, so it looks like the path I chose may be a little bit hard. So I'll jump ahead to when I get to the territory and I'll see you guys there. Sandalweed. I'll take some just in case. They're gonna come for my cargo, so...
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile
Sip
and
of
move
my
slowly to minimize noise.
canteen so that I can keep my stamina up. Is that it? Something didn't seem too right about that. Oh. There's one of them. So. I think this is possibly where I need to go.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the Mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
But I'm already in front of one. Oh, this is somebody else's locker. Never mind. Alright, so I'll set up my watchtower here. Get our super duper fancy animation. That's super duper tall. sandalweed. One of the mule. Looks like he has some boots and stuff too. So, depending on how many of them there are, I may be able to get a jump on them and get some extra supplies. Let's go ahead and head that way and see if we can get the jump on them. Ow. It's okay, buddy. Hold on. You're alright. You're okay. There you go. There you go. Now you're all happy and stuff. I'll try not to fall. Go ahead and get that. I saw him over here just a second ago. There he was. Let's see if we can get the jump on him through this grass. There he is. Gotcha! Out like a light. Yep, it's another guy. He's got one of those stabs, too. Gotcha! Get that. Yep. It looks like there's another guy. Let's see if we can get the jump on this one. See, this is what I was looking forward to. Is getting a little bit of action in it. So that you don't have to worry about just sneaking around the BTs. You actually get to fight a little bit. Not like, I don't think killing them, but knocking them out and everything. Okay, he totally should have seen me. I was like right in front of him. But I'm gonna take advantage of it anyway. Sweet dreams. I went from carrying a mini fridge to now I'm carrying a very large fridge. I'll carry that by hand. Carry that. And I won't take any of that. Now for the thing in my hand. Oh, let me offload that. This is gonna be the hard part. Great. Okay, so this was a bad idea. Still very over encumbered. Alright, so let's see if I can just get this over here as quick as I can. So, now we can just... Excuse me. So I could leave this here, but I think I'm going to carry this back to base myself. I'll drop him a couple ways. So thank you, Haramuk 14848. Harumaki 4848, I'm sorry. If you happen to see this video. Thank you, Emma Boy. I'll drop you a couple too. That put the
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
I hope so.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Thank you.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground.
I've seen them before.
And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Let me guess. AT territory. Alright, so there's our destination. I'll place the marker and I'll see you guys there. Looks like we already found some right now. Collect at least one CGV. Recycle crystals at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. So what, do I have to go all the way back there? I do.
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So let's go ahead and drop these off.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels. Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of it. Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
What did I get?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that.
BC.
Alright.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
Alright.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay, that's great and all, but when do I get to use the bike? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take another order here. Okay, so it looks like another little bit of construction is to be done. Or I can do a power supply delivery unit to a wind farm. Let's go ahead and do this one.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC.
Bless his heart. Alright, so our delivery's that way. I'm gonna place the marker and I'm gonna head over that way.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. No, no, no. I need all that. I need all that. I need all that. I need all that. Get the stuff. Okay, now stand up. Cannot believe I dropped it again. There. And I'm almost at cargo weight limit. Okay, so there were a couple things that I didn't really need. So, I'll look and see if there's an easier place to cross.
There we go.
Oh, it is a drop-off thing. Good. I'll leave some of this stuff for somebody else. Took way too much on. There we go. That took a big load off. Ah, great. BTs. So they're that way. Why at all times do I have to encounter them now when I have a ton of stuff on my back? Oh great, now I'm walking into them. gosh. Ornaments? Oh, he's getting closer. He's getting closer. Things. Let's go ahead and activate this terminal. Make our delivery.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network.
You're
Other
welcome.
places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look?
Go ahead.
Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Not exactly. I should also mention, if you have a bunch of BTs,
go for it.
Network bandwidth is out.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition.
More like a one-man pack mule.
Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Okay.
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Alright, so that will do it for me today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like. It means a lot. Share this with your friends. I hope everybody has a great day, and we will continue our journey in the next episode. Thank you once again, and as always, be kind, be you, and be awesome.